Alright guys, Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we get this video started, immediately, right now, as fast as you can, hit that subscribe button.
Do it now.
We would greatly appreciate it. We're about to hit that big 300. It's not much, but it means a lot to us.
It means a lot to me.
Yeah, especially when we keep those numbers going, because we would love
to up those giveaways, so
yeah.
check that out too. I'll put a link up there and in the description. But today,
oh, dude, that was a Hot Wheels car.
Come on.
Glad we caught that. You know, V6 powered it up through here, but anyways, this video is about something that we covered in the past.
It's about the Speedmaster LS Intake.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate on it, some people like it. We'll give you our views and opinions in a second once we get to the spot. But I've been driving it around with 6 months on the car, so just gonna give you a little bit of feedback and everything like that.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people have been asking about it, how it's performing, you know,
stuff like that. We see all those people hitting that videos in the past and watching those, so we just want to give you all a little update how it is, if we like it or not, what's up. But yeah, we're going to get to the spot and then we'll come back at you guys.
Alright guys, we will be back.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Alright guys.
Oh dude.
So what?
Aww. Is this a race? Is this a race? This is a race! It's a race! It's a mother!
They didn't want any of it, man. They're in a freaking SRT Hellcat Dodge Neon.
No, it wasn't.
Dodge Avenger, dude. That was close call. We spoke them though. Any words? We'll be back.
2 very boring minutes later.
Oh, I got a boo-boo. Hey, I got a... What the
fuck? Okay.
Is this thing recording? Hey guys, this is a freaking antique car.
This gets put back on. Go put that aside. Here to this beautiful park.
Yeah, beautiful. Almost as beautiful as
Bartle Ski.
Yeah.
Bartle Ski, Bartle do, boys and girls. But we're talking about the Speedmaster. Ooh, well, it's not that warm. Is it that warm? I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, I could touch it. But we're talking about the Speedmaster Intake because put it on. Just want to give you guys a little 6-month rundown on how she did.
Yeah, especially with, like we said, the amount of people that have been asking and
people watching this.
I mean, they only deserve, you know, an explanation. The people deserve an explanation.
All right.
Is there a smudge on that screen?
Is there?
No, this side. I think I see it. Do you guys see the smudge? Here. Yeah, just unsmudge it. All right, I think it's gone.
Yeah. All right, cool. But so with these intakes, a lot of people hate on them because they're Chinesium. Like, they're cheap $200 intakes.
Which, don't get us wrong, they're like, for me, since I'm usually the one that does a lot of the pouring and polishing, like, inside of this thing,
yeah,
definitely a mess. But granted, the numbers are still proven that even without touching the inside, this intake still performs better than your normal LS1
and LS6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this intake manifold still performs better than the LS6.
Untouched.
Yeah, and the plenum's a lot deeper and everything, and the whole bottom part, if you go check out a couple of our other videos on the Speedmaster, it comes out so you can port and polish it, make it all nice, put your own grooves in it for whatever turbulence you want to create or flow you want to create. So in that opinion, like the fact that the bottom comes out and you can, I mean, do I hate the castings? Yeah. Would I ever put something with that much casting on my engine? No. Did you just rip a tag off your shirt?
Shout out to Under Armour.
But I wouldn't ever put something with that much casting on an engine just because it sucks with air. I mean, this is basic mods, everything. I mean, I had to get fuel rails to fit this and injector spacers. But other than this,
shout out to Jags and their pain in the freaking asteroid fuel rails.
Yeah, Tony did not enjoy those at all. But like, this is a basic LS setup, just headers, cold air intake, tune, and
Dude,
that's how
rated AN fuel lines.
But like that's how I got it was just the cold air intake and that, and I would just want to do a little something to beef it up a little bit, and then I upped the tune a little bit too.
Yeah, especially how, like, nothing against LS1 intake manifolds. That's what's on the Z now because it was
Tony needed one, yeah.
Right, but they're the least performing
LS intake manifold.
So I mean, granted, this is literally like, yes, there's bad reviews from how sloppy the insides were, but this is literally the best compared to price and compared to just number wise. Like, you can't beat it.
Yeah, and my thing, I had a couple more issues with this intake manifold, which y'all will see.
Yeah.
Because the motor sits back into the firewall and under the wiper cowl, so I had to trim a couple of things, which is definitely a con for me. But if you're doing this on like any normal LS swap, like in an S10 or anything where the motor sits out and doesn't go into the firewall and it's just there, dude, go for it. Like
even from as much tucked as the F body's LS1 sits, I think it still sits lower
than this.
Yeah. So I mean, I think just putting it on a Corvette or at least a C5 is just for us, in our opinion, was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, what we put it on was probably the hardest thing to put this Speedmaster intake manifold on. But dude, and another bonus with this whole thing is that it comes in a 4-bolt. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And then my little adapter plate. It comes with a 4-bolt. So if you wanted to upgrade some of these 3-bolt throttle bodies to a bigger 4-bolt system, I mean, you can. I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on going and upgrading to an LS2 and running a breakout harness to do this, so I have better throttle. Dude, can I never speak? I really can't. But
granted, like, yes, better throttle response. But granted, we also did go through and I believe I poured.
Yeah, you did pour it
and polished it a little bit.
But that's the thing. The throttle body opening on this size is small anyway.
Smaller than the one.
Yeah. So I can always upgrade that and make this throttle response better. I mean, throttle bodies you don't really need to upgrade until you're like stupid big horsepower.
Right.
But just to break it down, pros, I mean, it's cheap. I mean, you can make it fit into anything really. It's got that 4-bolt. I mean, in my mind, I mean, I didn't put the engine covers back on because I think engine covers are heat collectors, and that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Tony may or may not agree.
Definitely agree.
I mean, I kind of wanted you to disagree so we could fight, but all right.
And like, you forgot to mention that one of the only other things besides, fighting the clearance was the valley cover bolts.
I was going through the pros real quick, and then I was going to break down the cons.
Well, you already mentioned that one con.
Oh yeah, but we were just like talking in a general
unorganized
sense.
Guys.
Yeah. We're just doing this. But pros, bigger intake manifold. I mean, was it pain? Yeah. But bigger intake manifold. It's got the 4-bolt throttle body. It's cheap. It's $200.
Longer runners.
Yeah, longer runners. It's $200 for this, and it's been proven by multiple times. Like Hot Rod Magazine did the LS comparison test, and they picked up 20 horsepower off the LS6 manifold, and they picked off 25 horsepower just off of this and tuning.
Easy access through that, like you mentioned, that plate on the bottom that you can unbolt. Easy access to
pour and polish.
It's labor, but
if you already got the tools and
if you already saw intake manifolds, learn how to pour and polish.
Yeah, go for it.
Simple, and it makes it easy for those new beginners.
Yeah, but cons. Oh, I almost forgot the biggest con. So the biggest con with this was, oh, dude, that's a pretty truck. Ooh, I like that. But I got distracted like a squirrel. But the biggest con with this kit is that you cannot use the intake manifold gaskets that they provided with you, because they're the flimsiest thing and they leak. And I had a vacuum leak as soon as I put those on.
They don't stay positioned.
Yeah, they don't stay anywhere, anything at all. So I had to get these Felpro ones. I mean, is that a tree or grass in there? I don't know, but there's something in there. I need to clean this engine bay out. But there's Felpro gaskets in there now, so it performs a lot better. That's my biggest con with this. Like, because I can take the castings, because that's another con too. The castings is a downside, but Tony's expert porter and polisher, so he can do that.
That is one of the cons. It looks,
because you can just run your, like, when you get it initially, you can just run your finger down one of the runners and metal flakes will come off. So you definitely need to clean it out before you use this.
Sand it, whatever you need to do. That is a con.
Other than this, cons fitment wise, like
on this car specifically, clearance is a con.
And I might say like F bodies maybe, but other than that, it's nice. I mean, would I replace this on an LS1 car? Yes, definitely, because LS1 has the worst intake manifold. But like an LS6 car, where would you spend $200 for 5 horsepower over an LS6 manifold?
Would I spend $200
for an extra 5? Yeah.
No.
So intake manifolds, are they cool things to upgrade, easy things to upgrade? Yeah, because they can be polished, etc., etc. Like Tony put this little facet in here for us.
Oh, heck yeah, Doghouse Garage, shout it out.
Hit that sub button.
I guess we didn't really think about it, but another con, I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know number-wise if it is true, but compared to the plastic molded LS1 intake manifold, this being aluminum, it gets hot.
Yeah, it heat soaks very easily. But we're going to be bringing something out there. I mean, excuse my dirty front bumper, but there's very much a lot of bugs. But we're going to be doing a front license plate ram air mod on that on the next video on this. So stay tuned for that.
A little IAT temperature comparison.
Yeah, we're actually going to do science.
Yep. So there's going to be some science involved, guys.
So stay tuned for that on the C5. But other than that, guys, I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yes, I am definitely hungry.
So we're going to go get some food and go home and watch a movie. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. See ya.
Oh, wait.